Good Sandman, everybody.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Beachers Lounge. Here we are, hanging in our beach house. It's me, Dave, Tasty Wave, Goldstein, hosting from the beach house with my best buds. I hope everybody had a good week. Or a bad week, who cares, as long as the beach is going to wash it all away. Let's go around the old surfboard that we connect all our podcast equipment to. And for first-time listeners, introduce who we got here.
What's up? It's Mannie, the Manatee. Sea cowing around, hoping I don't get hit by a boat.
Manny's nickname, as you all know, comes from the amount of times he's been hit by a boat while swimming.
I like to swim the marina, and I don't bring a flag.
And here I am, checking in from the hammock. It's me, Doug.
Big reveal, Doug. Yeah. Big reveal of how cool it is to be on the hammock.
Yeah, dude. I've been up here for a while.
Doug's been stuck in the hammock since last week.
And honestly, I'm just choosing to go with the flow, fellas. It's honestly been a great excuse to not head back to my place.
You went down to the Home Depot and you told that you hired some guys, and when they came to install the hammock, they said, "We think you've got it too high," and you said, "This is fine."
And I said, "Hey, man, I paid you to install the hammock. I didn't pay you to tell me how high it was."
We all said, "Doug, all right."
And then when they fucking walked away, I said, "All right, well, I can't reach you to pay you, so come back sometime and I'll hit you with a check." But
you've been stuck up there for a long time.
Yeah, but you know what? It's fine, man. Got a little bird nest here that they laid some eggs, and
That's right.
I just been eating these eggs.
You've been eating raw bird eggs.
Yes, I mean it's better than headed back home. You know what I mean? I'm fucking sick of my kids.
So that's still an issue, huh? They're still bossing you around?
Yeah, man. And I'm like, listen, just because your mom left doesn't mean you can treat me the way she did.
She set a precedent.
I was like, we don't need a fucking placeholder for Cheryl. Like, you guys are different. You are 12 and 10. Stop making fun of me.
So you ran away from home.
Huh? What do you mean? You think I'm staying in this hammock? You think I could actually get down from this hammock if I wanted to, but I choose to stay up here to stay away from my kids?
But not quite.
No?
We think you're stuck in the hammock, but we think you did run away from home and then got stuck in the hammock, which is why you're not running back to home. I mean, your kids have got to be hungry.
Both can be
Whatever,
true.
dude. I left so many frozen pizzas over there, man. And they know how to use an oven.
What do you mean over there?
Huh?
What do you mean over there?
At my place.
There's actually a lot of frozen pizzas over here.
And of course, everybody, y'all know Tater.
Hey, what's happening, y'all? My name's Tater.
Tater, the definition of a true beach bum.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, ain't nobody been on this beat long as I have.
That's true. I mean, your skin would definitely tell that story.
What?
Your skin tells a tale.
That's
It
right.
is brown and leathery.
That's
Well,
right.
Taylor comes from, it was a different era that Taylor comes from. People used to smoke cigarettes. They didn't know what caused. They used to smoke exhaust pipes in Taylor's case. what did I call you?
I used
Tater.
to pull off of the back of a Chevy S10. I would take big pulls off of the Chevy S10 and then squirt out the smoke.
And does that get you high?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, when you say hi, I mean, you hold the record for the most deaths and revivals.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I hold the most. I've been revived 44 times.
That's and you've died 48. So there's still 3 deaths that have not been revived.
I am currently dead. I am over. I have called 911. They are on the way.
It's great for you to come up here from the beach to do the podcast.
Considering I am dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is really unbelievable that I am here.
Now, we did this podcast, and I think a thing we realized early on is, or I realized we didn't do early on, so maybe we should do it today, is we never really told y'all how we met Tater. Tater sold us all big beach sombreros and little, like those little kind of kids' Batman toys that you throw in the air and they kind of float through that. And he was such a good salesman.
Yeah, I know how to sell little things you need on the beach.
Yeah, you wore those 40 hats on top of each other.
I stacked up the hat. I had a bunch of little things you throw around. A lot of times you come down the beach, you don't remember the things you're supposed to bring. You know, you're supposed to bring things to have fun with and play around with on the beach. And then you forget them. And then I'm down here, I got 500 hats on. I got 2,000.
Tater, I'm going to tell you, I think you need to speak in shorter sentences because the longer you speak, the harder it is to understand the words that come out of your mouth.
I don't let me you forget I am dead.
Technically, you're dead, but you feel pretty lively.
I ain't got
You feel lively to me.
What is it, like minute 7 of being dead?
Oh, okay.
It's going to get more and more.
And this one was making toast in the shower, right? This
Yeah, making a bunch of toast in a 4 toast maker. You know, the 4 toast,
It's a toaster with 4 slots in it.
that ain't big. Take up most of the counter.
Yeah.
I put it in a shower with me. And I took a bath.
On the floor? Or?
Right there on the floor.
That's some soggy toast.
Yeah, but I was getting ready to go out, eat some catfish in my nice t-shirt.
Your nice t-shirt?
Yeah, you know that one is lime green? It's got a
yeah.
little seafood place on it.
We know when you put that T-shirt on, it is catfish night.
I ain't bet it
Tater.
out if I got my nice t-shirt on.
Now, we all like to come down here. We decided about 7 years ago, we need a place to just be ourselves and relax.
No kids, no wives, no, peons from work, no government officials.
And none of these sort of like distractions of our usual lives too. No TV, no radio.
No coyotes that live with you.
Yes.
None of the regular distractions.
Right, coyotes, the classic beach animal.
In
Coyotes
Tater's
don't come in
case,
here.
yeah, those coyotes that I would say you live with. But,
Well, yeah, I mean, I live with 2 white-collar coyotes. They would go out, they go to work, they ain't nice coyotes. They really nice coyotes, but they tear up the stuff.
Now, and Tater always tells us when he's talking about those coyotes, I don't want to set you up for your old line, but you always come up to us, you're like, you know what I like about those coyotes?
You know what I like about the coyotes? Not a goddamn thing. That's what I always say, not a goddamn thing. Nothing.
So here we are, we're back at the house, and we're hoping that as our fans, you're doing what we're doing. You're sipping on a Corona or a margarita,
Pina colada.
a pina colada, Sex on the Beach.
An
Mai
exhaust,
Tai.
an exhaust pipe of a UPS truck.
Any of those options. I don't recommend the exhaust pipe, but the rest are pretty delightful, unless you do have Tater's ability to live and die.
It's not for everybody, that's for sure.
Now, what we'd like to do on this is talk about what we're doing in our lives, but it's not what we're getting away from, but what we're getting away to.
That's right.
For me, it is catching a little flounder.
Yeah.
And I've been, I've tried to, there's been some issues on the beach because people
Right.
say the ocean's not really for fly fishing.
Yeah. Also, a lot of people are like, that's really for river and like river fish completely.
Right.
Like the style of fishing doesn't work. You need something to troll the bottom of the water to catch a flounder.
How would even a fish see a little fly on the top of the water if it's rolling waves?
And
Also, of course, very dangerous to cast off the beach when you're whipping around that hook.
Yeah, and it's especially tough when you cast towards the dunes and not the ocean.
well, I've got a big radius, as far as the amount of line I'm letting out and casting, and I wasn't having a lot of luck on the water, so I thought maybe the frickin' dunes I'd catch something.
Well, I
Oh,
tell
sorry,
you
I'm
what
caught
you-
up in your radius.
Well,
Sorry.
Excuse me.
Caught up
I
in
tell
your
you what
radius.
you did catch the other day. You didn't catch any mackerel, but you did catch an appetizer of hush puppies. out of the little.
Yeah, you came home with a to-go box and said, "Look what I caught."
That was from, of course, Sea Salties,
Oh yeah.
the best restaurant to do.
No. I caught that. I caught that in the ocean.
Well, either way, there's nothing to brag about.
It's just, the big one got away, but because I had probably the biggest flounder I've ever had on the line. Right when you guys went home, I said, I'm going
The
to cast.
biggest flounder you've ever had?
I swear, hand to God, the biggest flounder I've ever had was
How
on the
many
line.
pounds do you think it was?
I mean, I didn't see it, but
You didn't see it. You didn't see it, but you did catch some deep fried cornbread.
yeah, well, I after I lost the big flounder, I was like, one more cast, we'll see what happens. And I got a to-go box of dry, deep-fried cornbread. And
You did take it down to the marina and hang it up on the weight scale
I got it.
and take a picture with it.
It was only a 3-pounder, but
You said it didn't even have a garlic aioli, and that would have made it about 3.5 pounds. Well,
That's a big side of aioli, about a half pound of aioli.
well, you know what they do down there? They do a lot of dipper sauce.
Absolutely.
What was the place called again?
sea salt.
Sea salties.
Manatee salties.
Sea salties.
My brain bag because I keep pulling off of the semi truck back body.
And your dad also right now.
That's right.
But
Well, that's nice. You're getting out there and getting some fish in it.
That's right. And I think, it's so funny, this beach life.
Mm-hmm.
These people coming up to me telling me how I'm fishing wrong. It's like, it's the beach, man.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you how you're wearing sunscreen wrong. I'm
Well,
not,
yeah, actually, you are weighing in on the people down there.
well, a
You
little
give your
bit, a little bit.
opinion on who's loving, if they hot or not. You got the hot or not list you walk around with.
Yeah, I take down people's names and I let them know afterwards why.
But that's
and then
fishing.
I make a big announcement. That's fishing.
You think it's gonna be like
That's
the next
ocean fishing.
It's gonna be like the next Facebook, right? A beach book.
Yeah, beachbook. It's thebeachbook.wave right now. And you can check that out. And right now, there's no photos. People don't let me take photos that often, but I'll describe a person. I'll say their full name, and then I'll say hot or not at the end of it. Say what they were wearing, So if you've been down onto New Smyrna Beach in the past 14 days, check the website for your full name,
Yeah.
and I'll let you know what you were wearing and if you were hot or
You
not.
pretty picky though. You rarely give out a hot.
Well,
A lot of knots down here. I mean, you're at the beach, too. A lot of, pretty revealing get-ups and everything.
Yeah, this beach is a pretty nasty beach.
Yeah, and I'm going around, and it's tough to get around on my electric scooter. But
You know what I
sand.
like? You know what I like about that beach, bud?
about my beach book,
Yeah, nothing I'm like.
you motherfucker.
Nothing I like.
Now, Mannie, the manatee.
That's right.
You recently got a big promotion, and I know we're not here to talk about what happened
that-
away
you been
from the
wanting that
beach.
for a while.
Yeah, I do not want to talk about it. Thank you very much.
You work hard though, tell the people, man.
Beg your pardon?
You work hard for that promotion.
I was offered a mimosa at breakfast. Absolutely.
mimosa.
You worked really
A
hard.
promotion.
It was a
Excuse
mimosa.
me, I'm having a hard time.
Promotion. Was that what it was?
No.
Okay.
I got offered a mimosa at brunch,
Okay.
which was nice, and a bit of a promotion from orange juice. But I did.
That's what you were talking about the whole time.
No.
So you ordered an orange juice, and they sat you down. They're like, "You've been doing such good work here. We'd love to promote you to a
The
mimosa."
manager pulled me in. The manager
So
pulled me
your
in.
promotion was a mimosa.
Well, that was the brunch promotion.
Yeah, his
I also
orange
got a
juice got
real
a
life promotion at home,
Hey.
but that I don't want to talk about.
Really?
I
Sure.
would talk about this brunch promotion that I did get from orange juice to mimosa. Well, they just add champagne, but have you had one of these things?
Promotion.
They give you the mimosa in the ocean.
That's right. It's not about the size of the glass; it's the amount of emotion in the ocean.
That's right. That's right. Because the glass is skinny. It's a flute, typically.
It is a
Not
flute.
the kind you think. But it's a flute, and it's small, but you can really spin the liquid around in that thing.
Oh yeah,
And it'll get you tipped.
yeah. You get tipped fast.
Yeah, I got tipped, and I went and took a dip in the marina the other day.
Immediately hit by a speedboat.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, well, when
But
it-
who's the winner? Because there, rudder fell off.
That's right.
Yeah, you
And
ever-
my butt is intact.
Yeah.
They lost
Yeah,
their
but-
rudder and you kept your butter.
Yeah, one of them speedboat races, and they, they have a two boat. They go like 200 miles an hour.
That's
he
right.
out there swimming in a papa. That boat flying, that dude flying. It one of them boat races too.
That's right. Thank you, Tater.
Yeah, it's tough to keep going when you chime in, Tater. It's something about it. Just you really take the energy away.
I keep trying.
I like it. I mean, we want you on
I
the
was
cast.
just,
great.
I was
Just sometimes hard to compete, you
I
know?
was just trying to ask them if
We all thought we were regular men here to enjoy our vacation at the beach, and then Tater came in pretty strong, makes it feel tough to keep up with. My thing is I swim in the marina, and I've been hit by boats a lot.
How
And
and
you're
that's
thinking-
not the craziest person.
That's
The
right.
only way to be crazier than that to be legally dead.
But here's the thing, guys. I think you guys know. I think that our obsession with competition in general is what's wrong with this whole fucking world. You know?
Can't hear you. What do you say up there?
I
It's
just-
hard to really take advice from some idiot run away from his kid up in the tree.
Well, okay. Well,
Speaking of the tube we rigged.
Speaking of the dude,
well, I think this
ow,
obsession.
that hurt my ear.
I think this obsession with competition is a thing that's ruining this whole country. You
No.
know, it's this whole keeping up with the Joneses thing. It's like, hey, wait for the Joneses to keep up with you, is what I always say.
What
That's
are
right.
you
And we're-
talking about?
Well, we don't really want to talk too much about what happened in the week before, but you coached the Olympic girls volleyball team to a loss because you thought the competition was too much.
Yeah, I was like, look, you either got it or you don't. Go into the game, play by the rules, but don't play hard, and see what happens. Because this whole competition is, I mean, it's going to make it awkward afterwards. It's like if you get into an argument with people, you can't be normal with them afterwards. So my whole thing is just like, hands up, I don't want to deal with it.
Does this have anything to do with your sons beating you in a drag race?
It has a lot to do with them forcing me to be in a drag race in the first place,
'Cause they-
and it being not a car, is what we'll say.
No, you dressed up in drag and had a
Yeah.
foot race.
Yeah.
And they were faster, and honestly,
They slayed
They
harder.
served a lot more realness than
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
Hey.
they did a couple of death drop. You broke your knee. Yeah, they can't even keep it again, but they do death drop.
Yeah, and I said going into it, I was like, listen, you guys can go as hard as you want. I got the dress on and the makeup on. That's as far as I'm going.
Now, is it true that your sons are representing your wife in the divorce?
So you heard about that?
Yeah, it's.
We all did.
It was almost unbelievable. to
We
me.
watched the first day of the trial on Channel 1, and you went down hard.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
boys are just 3 8-year-olds, too.
Yeah,
yeah.
they're not 2 10 and 12-year-olds.
No.
They're 3 8-year-olds.
Yeah.
But
I mean, here's the thing. I thought my wife said, hey, let's televise our divorce. And I said, okay. I
for
didn't
the
fight it.
for the TV right deal.
Yeah, and I was like, hey, maybe this could turn into a whole thing. The public could get behind me.
A
Turns out,
lot of people don't know you used to be the weatherman. So
yeah.
everybody really like you.
yeah, it's crazy that people don't know that I used to be the weatherman because I was on TV literally every day,
yeah.
twice a day.
Well, that's why you're able to sell the rights to so much of your personal life.
Yeah. But nobody's biting so far, and it's a
You
frustration.
used to be the weatherman. Now you coach the women's U.S. volleyball team.
Yeah.
And you run away from your parents to be in a hammock up high.
Yeah, parents and children. Actually,
children.
we didn't
Yeah,
talk about parents
the whole
yet.
family, but above you and below you, mad at you.
Yeah, a lot of people, when people do get into it with me, they do say, it feels like you've sort of isolated yourself. You're sort of on an island. And I say, you know what? If that's the way it's got to be, that's the way it's got to be.
People say
I'll
the
find
same
it.
thing to me. They say, it seems like you're trying to get hit by those boats. They say, don't go in the marina right in the channel, right in the
Right.
enter in the exit channel.
and tie a buoy that says deepest part of the river right here on it.
Right. And the buoy is paper,
Yeah.
and I'm right underneath. it.
Right underneath.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's accidents.
Do you, because I know you started doing that right after you learned what a meet cute was. Is your goal there to kind of run into someone and fall in love, or am I reading into that too
Well,
much?
I've never had a friend that owned a boat, and definitely not one that was romantically interested in me. So, yeah, I was hoping that they'd bump me on the head, feel bad,
Say,
take
oh my
me in the
God,
boat.
oh my God, come on in the boat.
Yeah,
And then
doing
you
a
hit it
Sleepless
off.
in Seattle type
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've
Hadn't
never-
happened yet. Mostly they just think I'm a fat manatee and they say, no biggie. You wouldn't believe the amount of times I've been hit on the back and then heard the words, no biggie.
They always go
Well, I
over.
have been
they-
seeing them pictures of you on the signs. The manatees drive slowly sign. They got you drawn out, and that thing is not drawn in your favor.
No, it's pretty
they
crude.
took some liberty.
also,
Pretty crude.
Also,
And it looks mean to me or to a manatee.
yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, it's an insult.
Yeah, the
I-
manatees are getting together to protest the sign.
The Manatee have actually pitched a new design for this for the thing that is actually it's a man in t-shirt.
I swim in a t-shirt.
Yeah, and so
Man in
they're
T.
trying. The
Man in T.
Manatees have organized to try to get the signs replaced with "Beware, Man in T."
Man and
Well, their
is
big
you.
thing is my face is uglier than theirs, and they don't want to be associated with me. Also, my two
they were
buck.
the beginners were a regular ugly as animal. That's right. It's crazy.
They also think that my two buck teeth are a little bit broad for what they have.
Yeah, you played a manatee in a movie, and all the manatees up in arms say there's a racist characterization of us.
But I say this is just how I look. The manatee thing is a accidental goof up.
Right.
Yeah, you
I
weren't
look like
cast as a manatee in the movie.
No, that's what's so offensive is the manatees don't get it.
The director saw you and was like, "Well, I guess we just have to do the only thing we can do here."
Oh, they changed the whole script.
They made
It was
you
originally
manatee,
about a grocery bagger.
and they turned you manatee. Yeah. You look like that on camera.
They said this guy looks too much like a manatee. Now it's about a manatee.
So if you guys want to, you can go onto iTunes and check out Inhumanity. And it's about a woman who falls in love with a manatee in a grocery store.
And it's crazy to me that I was gonna say they didn't change the title of the movie.
No,
it just somehow
They
made
changed the
sense.
pronunciation.
Yeah,
Called it Inhumanity.
and that's who directed that?
I don't know. He would never give me his name, actually. He wouldn't give me his name. He just said, trust me.
That's how you know you're not doing well if the director will not even tell you his name.
What
Well,
would
I
he
said,
say?
you have my
got-
name and image. You're recording my image the whole time. Don't I at least deserve to know who I'm talking to?
I could watch the credits or look it up eventually. Just tell me your name.
Well, that's what I thought would work. I go watch the credits, but guess what the credits say? Can't tell. Credits say, won't tell if Manatee Man is watching. Don't tell him.
Yeah, a lot
It's
of
a
the
deep cover.
writer said, new number, who is this?
That's right. Most of the credits have the character name and then a misdirect of how to find out who they are.
Yeah, a couple were like character name and then sorry, just saw this.
Yeah, I thought the name of the editor was sorry, I'm bad at email.
That's right. That's right. So yeah, that was one of my better projects.
You know what I like about people? They won't tell you their name.
Tell us.
What is
Not a name.
Well, what we like to do, obviously, is this is about us relaxing, but we also like to take listener. We call it conch mail, but it's just an email.
Yeah, so we call it conch mail. It's just
Just so everybody knows it's not a conch mail, it's an email.
don't do that thing where you send a coconut in the mail with the dress on it.
Yeah,
It's just email.
we've been getting a lot of shells and coconuts in the mail. This isn't what we do here, and we now have to tell people that because we don't want you to be disappointed. It's just send us an email of some suggestions or questions about how we like to relax. So the first conch mail, which again, this is just an email.
Open the folder here.
Open them up.
All right, this is from Michael in Sydney, Australia.
Oh, I see.
down under.
He's always emailing us. Thanks, Michael, for the email.
Thanks, Michael. And it says, hey, just checking in again to see if you got my conch. Haven't heard you talk about it on the air.
Where is he sending it to?
Michael, where did you send the conch to? This is not conch mail. You send us emails and about how you like to relax or questions about it.
And if you hear this, don't write on a conch where you sent the conch and send it.
Right.
We're not going to get the conch.
We have never set our address. So whoever you're sending them to, if it's like care of Beecher's Lounge, those don't come to us.
Yes.
Have we ever given out the Conch Mail email address on the air? We have, right?
Conchmail.com.
I always give it out when I'm signing up for a Hello Fresh.
Oh, no fucking wonder.
I was signing up for a Hello Fresh to get that
They
50%
keep
off.
sending us exciting recipes.
Just the recipe. No food.
No food.
Just exciting recipes to say you could go to the store and buy this stuff or get it delivered next time.
Yes, it's like that. I don't know. We get it. Okay, we get your
it
Hello
says,
Fresh.
here's what you're going to need. Everything. What is that?
Okay, next conch mail.
Here we go. It's just an email. Open it up.
Just an
Pull
email.
it up on a...
This is from Rebecca in Pismo Beach. Hi, Rebecca.
another
we know
beachhead.
Rebecca.
Thanks for sending.
Another beach babe.
Is that you run Rebecca through the beach book?
Oh yes, if this is the Rebecca from Beach Book, wearing a full body kind of floral throwback '60s bathing suit, and Rebecca was a not.
So anyway,
Don't
let's
feel
read her
bad.
question.
Don't feel bad,
Damn.
Rebecca. I've only given out 2 hots, and they were both related to me, out of politeness. All right, this is from Rebecca. Hey, Beecher's Lounge. Here's a photo of the conch I sent to you.
Sant.
Sant. Hey, Rebecca, it's called spell check. Try it. Here's a photo of the conch I sent to you. I took it along with getting this insurance in case it got lost. I know a lot of the conches have been lost before. Let me know where I should send the next one. Okay, Rebecca.
Well, I like to relax by getting in the water.
Okay.
She didn't ever ask the question,
Manny.
but that's how I like to
Right.
relax. I like to swim from buoy to buoy and fight a seal if it gets in my territory.
Anybody else? Fight a seal, get in the water.
I like to be up high in a hammock. I enjoy this. I'm not tired of being here. I like the hard wind in my hair.
You are
I like-
struggling to get out of that.
I like the sting of sand being whipped into my
You know
skin.
what fucked up? We had a hurricane about 3 months ago. He was still up in a tree while everybody evacuated. He got his ass beat up there.
Hey, I
What was it
survived
like being in the eye of a hurricane?
Well, the eye was the nice part. The eye, it sort of relaxed. The wind died down, and I looked up, and it was.
What's the bad part? The elbow?
Yeah.
The butthole?
I don't know what they called it, but when the winds
ass
was
cheek.
The ass cheek.
yeah,
I've been in the butthole of a hurricane before. You don't want to be there. No, sirree.
Stinkiest part of the hurricane.
It stinks.
it does stink. I'll say the worst part of being in the hurricane though was I had to share the hammock with a couple of these birds, and
They got blown into the
A
hammock.
couple of
Couldn't
British
get out.
women. You talking about British women?
I
Bird?
wish they were British women.
I've
but
been
no.
watching Love Island, UK.
How? There's no TV or anything.
You're just at the bar TV?
Yeah, I put a bar TV. I put the Hulu on. I got a weak password.
Yeah, you've been bringing in your Chromebook
Yeah.
to bars and stuff, and you'll have them plug it in and watch the.
Yeah, well, I'm the DJ around town. I'm that, I'm that weird DJ. Got a dirty computer from 1998.
Yes, we do know.
You're still mixing on Winamp.
You know that? He got the dirty computer.
Every time I see you with your Chromebook, you're always talking about how cheap it was, about what a good deal it was, and how
Somehow-
you can have a job.
Somehow, every time I show up to DJ, I got your computer you threw away 6 years ago.
And you take requests, but then we have to wait for you to torrent them.
Yeah. Also, I've gotten
I
a few
think you're
hard nuh-uhs when I request a song.
Yeah, and I usually just play hip hop from 2003, and that's the first time I've heard it.
You're constantly discovering new, like mystical songs.
I'm surprised you never heard Mystical because honestly, you sound exactly like him.
Put it with the hole up under the door. I might do. I do sound like a little bit like that.
So that's the conch mail. Again, we're probably going to end this segment.
Yeah, they go bad
I feel
every
like
time.
it's been 16 weeks in a row of doing conch mail, and we haven't yet to get an actual question. So I think we should cease doing that.
You got to give it to these easygoing beach folks. We don't follow rules that much. So
That's
respect.
You
That's
know what
right.
I like about that segment?
Oh, tell me.
Nothing. I'm just kidding. Not a goddamn thing.
All right, Tater. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks again for listening to the Beaches Lounge, where we talk about a few things. It's pretty frivolous, and then we sign off.
Yeah, a lot of complaints we have been receiving in our iTunes reviews has been like, nothing really happens. It kind of feels like you guys just sort of talk just cause.
And here, you know what? Don't review it. Turn it off and go away. Turn it off and go away. No need to put in a negative review. No one needs to hear it.
Yeah, avoid conflict at all costs, guys.
If you see someone fly fishing in the ocean towards the dunes,
Say something. Say something. He should not be there.
disagree.
If you
That's
see
a
a
hard
manatee-
disagree from Wavy Dave.
If you see a manatee taking up too much of the marina, say something. I need more space. A real manatee. If you see me, give a holler.
So that's the Beachers Lounge. We'll see you next time we're at the beach.
Uh-oh, here come the paramedics to get my dead ass.
Yeah, he's in here.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the dead one. Come on back here.
What do you mean you're the dead one?
I have died.
Sir, let me feel your pulse.
Here you go.
Oh, there's no pulse.
Thanks for speaking into the mic, fellas.
Yeah, of course. When I see one, I talk into it.
Yeah,
what
this
is
is. You guys must be new
what's
here.
going on in here?
Hey, listen, man. If you ever doing a party, you need somebody to DJ, hire me. All you got to do is pay me with club crackers.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty good, yeah.
That's good to hear. Good to know.
Yeah, we're just doing a podcast here.
That's cool. We have a podcast also.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah?
you look like a manatee. Has anyone ever told you that?
Jesus, sir.
You got a
Yeah, a lot
podcast?
of people told me that. Thanks.
What's your podcast?
What's your guys'
called?
podcast?
The ambulance.
The teachers, paramedics.
No, it's called the
The
ambulance.
ambulance.
Yeah, check it out sometime.
All right.
Well, if you guys want to go take our
Revive
equipment.
my ass, please. No! Damn! I shit on the floor.
was
Smell
a-
like the hurricane's butthole.
Well, this is another great app. Let's get out of here. I'm trying to go get wet.
Yeah, we're gonna go take a dip.
All right,
I'm
y'all
gonna
have
try and
fun. I'll
catch
be
that
here. I'll be
Mystical
here.
flounder.
I'll be here.
Have fun up there, my guy. And until next time,
Stay flippy.
Pour me a cup of that Joe.
Hey, this is Kevin, the producer for the Teachers Lounge. The guys would like to thank Casey Trela for making the amazing theme song for the show. You can check out more of his music at Tuft, that's Tuft, music.com. They also have a bunch of awesome merch available at podswag.com. And if you like the show, make sure to rate and review it on Apple Podcasts or tweet at Big Grande on Twitter at Big Grande UCB. Thanks for listening.